All right, so we're just going to talk about core stiffness, creating an effective brace, and then also how to utilize a belt. So the first thing we want to talk about is how to create that good core stiffness. This isn't something that you do on every exercise or something that's mandatory for everything that you're going to do, but it's definitely something we want to do when we are in a position where we need a very strong, stable spine, such as in squatting, deadlifting, cleaning, stuff like that. So what we want to do is think of a 360-degree approach to creating a stable surface in here. Think of it like there's a balloon inside your abdomen. We're trying to compress in on all the surfaces around it. So I'm trying to get my obliques engaged, my rectus abdominis, my transverse abdominis engaged, my low back muscles. I'm also getting my diaphragm and my pelvic floor engaged. So I'm trying to compress in on all that surface, create lots of pressure in there. Once I get that stiffness in, so I'm pushing in, pulling in, creating that stiff surface, I'm then going to breathe in as well. I should feel an expansion across here. So if I were wearing a belt, I would feel it press against the belt. So an easy way to sort of see if you're doing an effective job with that is when you wear a belt, you put it on a little bit looser than you would normally wear it. So if I put on my belt here, to where I barely feel it, and then I get my stiffness going, and I start breathing in, do I feel more of the belt? So if you do, then you're doing a good job. I want to make sure that we're feeling it not only in the front expanding, in the back as well, and also on the sides. That way we create that stiffness, that spine is locked in place, and it's not going to change as we move. So it's not like I start to hinge and I just fold, or I start to arch to do it. We want to try and keep that nice, strong, stable position. Then when we introduce the belt, nothing inherently changes. It's just now I pull my belt on tighter to whatever you find most comfortable. It'll depend upon the stiffness of your belt, things like that. So I get it on, I'm then going to do that brace again, breathe in again, keep it in, and then I would go through my reps, so whether that's deadlift, squat, or whatever I'm doing, I'm going to keep that tension on the belt for as long as I can. So that's utilizing a belt and how to effectively brace your trunk.